In this video, we are going to be looking at how to use an agent's portal for pre-incorporation. You are welcome back to class. I hope you have your writing material. As usual, I'll be taking questions after the end of the video, so do well to put down your questions and ask them immediately you finish watching the video. An agent's portal is like the usual portal you open for yourself, but this time around, you can register as much businesses as possible. So once you pay for an agent's portal, you'll be given all the login details. For instance, this particular one I'm using, I have the email and the password. So once you log into the agent's portal, you are free to carry out your name reservation and your registration proper. Click on new name reservation to reserve a name. Under it, you have name and type, objectives, preview, payment. Let's take for instance, we want to reserve a business name. You select your business name, then you select the sole proprietor or a partnership, then propose name. Let's use Smart and Insightful Business Owners Academy. Remember that when you are reserving a name, you must reserve 2 names. Then CAC will approve one of the names you have reserved. So after imputing the 2 names, you press save and continue. It will take you to the next form. So the next form is reason for availability search. Here you select new incorporation or registration if you want to do a new registration. Then you select what your business does. You have different options. So I selected education. Under the next option, I also selected educational services and consultancy. If you have any additional remarks, you add, otherwise save and continue. Then this is what it will look like. If you want to make payments, press save and continue to make payments to reserve the name. So this is the exact amount of money you are going to pay to reserve a particular name. But usually we charge 2,000 naira for name reservation. In case the name reservation fails, you tell your client to pay extra 2,000 naira for another name reservation. But make sure you inform your client first before you proceed with the name reservation. And that is why it is always good to conduct a name search before you go ahead to reserve a name. Once payment is successful, it moves to pending registration. Otherwise, it remains at not submitted. So whenever you open not submitted, you'll see the names that were not submitted, and then you can continue from where you stop. If it is successful, like I said, it moves to pending. It stays in pending for a while before it either moves to denied or reserved. Business names are denied for a couple of reasons. Here is one of the reasons. See why this business was denied: because the name, it sounds like another name that has already been registered. Here is another denial note of a reserved name. Then when you move to reserved reservations, you'll see all the names that have been reserved. Okay, here is a letter of the approval. So when you click on start registration, you can now fill in the details that your client provided. Before now, you would have to give your client a form to fill. I'm going to be sending you that form at the end of this video. Make sure you request for that form at the end of this video. Under the registration aspect, we have not submitted, pending, buried, and registered. Just like a name reservation, not submitted contains all the registrations you are filling the form, but you're yet to complete it due to one reason or the other. Pending approval contains all the registrations that you've submitted, so they are awaiting approval. If there is any issue at any point while the registration is ongoing, it will be queried, and then you'll be required to do 1 or 2 things and resolve the query, after which it is approved. Not all registrations go through the whole process of query. Some go directly and they are approved. So once your registration is approved, you go ahead to download the documents immediately, because after 7 days you'll be asked to pay a fee before you can download the documents or certificate. That's the notice on your screen. When you download it, they save in your own document, then you can access it there and send it to your client, after which you simply log out of the portal. Let's look at an approved registration of over 7 days. Now these are the extra charges that will be paid before you can download the documents. These are all of the activities you can carry out in an agent's portal. I hope you understood the class. If you have any questions, ask. Good luck.